I've been a full-time content creator now for over 5 years and created edits like these simply by using CapCut on either my phone or on my iPad. When it comes down to editing, it really doesn't have to be as bougie or complicated as you think. I decided to create this CapCut masterclass where I teach you everything from the basics to the aesthetic editing and the more difficult elements you have to implement. And I will also add timestamps to this video, so whether you're a beginner or intermediate, you can skip the parts you already know and go to the parts you actually want to see. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So we are starting off with the dark aesthetics edit. Since everybody's such a fan of this particular edit, I'm going to teach you how to make your videos as dark as your soul, because honestly it's very easy to do. Basically what you do in the CapCut app is that you go to the adjust option and then you're going to play around with the brightness and the contrast and also the shadow level. Like, you don't have to copy me to the T because it really depends on each individual video how dark you should be going. But if you combine these elements as I'm doing over here, you will figure it out for sure. This is like the most easy part of all the edits, but it makes a huge difference in the end result, as you can see over here. Now, if you really want to learn how to make your videos aesthetically pleasing, you should learn how to use the slow zoom effect. Basically what you do is you start putting keyframes. So the trick is to place 2 keyframes, and then at the second keyframe you are going to be zooming into the screen by using your hands and zooming into the frame, right? And dependent on how far the 2 keyframes are from each other, the slower your video will start zooming. So if you put the keyframes very close to each other, then you will have this quick zoom effect. But the further you set them apart, the slower the video will start moving. This is all dependent on your personal taste. You can experiment around what you like the most. The most important part is that you understand that it's created by using keyframes. Now let's talk about aesthetically pleasing fonts. It's very easy to get custom fonts because all you have to do basically is go to this website called DaFont. They have this whole database of all these fonts you can download, and I included this free app called Unzip because you need to unzip the file in order to upload it into CapCut. And if you need inspiration regarding what fonts are popular or aesthetically pleasing, I like to go to YouTube and type in for DaFont aesthetically pleasing compilations, because other people have done the work for you and they figured which fonts are the nicest, the best. Anyhow, that's about it. Now, if you want to learn how to put fonts behind you like this is also very easy to include into your edits. All you have to do is duplicate the video you have and then overlay the video over the first one. And then in the overlay, you're going to remove the background of that video. That way, as soon as you start applying text and you move around the layers, you will have the text you want behind you instead of in front of you. That's about it. So regarding sound effects, I included some of my favorite sound effects I always use in my videos. You can screenshot it and save it for later. Another thing I love to do is to extract audios that are not available on CapCut from either TikTok or YouTube and extract them into CapCut that way. Now, next we are going to create this clone effect, which is also not too difficult. Basically what you do is you record yourself in 2 different outfits. After that, you're going to overlay the 2 videos over each other, and then you're going to open the mask option and move it around like this until it looks like you have 2 different people in the same frame. Now, another popular effect is this pop-up comment effect I see a lot of people do on TikTok. And basically what you do is you take a lot of screenshots of all the comments you want to include in your CapCut video, and then you're going to overlay them in CapCut and make sure there's like one little second in between each comment that pops up so it looks more dynamic. And then you're going to add like this jelly pop-up intro and the pop sound effect so it sounds extra cool, if you know what I mean. Very easy to create, but very nice as well to have a nice hook in your video. Now, another very popular effect that was a big hit on TikTok is this 3D Spotify scrolling effect. And what you do is you make a screen recording of your Spotify playlist and then you overlay it into CapCut, and then you're going to adjust the opacity of the overlay so you can see yourself as well. And to add this 3D element into it, you're going to use the fisheye effect over here, and you're going to adjust it to your likings. And that's about it.
How to create this video using CapCut on your phone. First, record yourself while applying your makeup and make sure to try not to move your face too much. Next, save your photos of the products by Googling them and then open PixArt to remove the background. Now upload the products as an overlay in CapCut. Next, select the sticker option and add this one. Now pay closely attention as we are going to work with keyframes to move the objects. Move the keyframe so it aligns to the point when the foundation dots are applied, and after you are done with that, select the tracking option so the finger will follow foundation. This is how it looks if you have done the keyframes and tracking correctly. Now repeat the same process for the other makeup products, and you will have a final result like this.
Lastly, for this particular video, I want to show you this fake comment edit. It's particularly handy if you're into UGC work, I suppose, but what you have to do is you go to topcomment.com, and on this website you can create a realistic TikTok comment and write down everything you want. You can even make the comment verified if you want, like fake verified, lol. But then all you have to do afterwards is overlay it into your CapCut video, and then it looks like you are replying to a real comment. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this video and you like and subscribe and all the other things.